I'll second.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion passed. Okay, the meeting minutes been approved from November. Okay, membership.
Yeah. Paul, are you there? Paul? Okay. All right.
Mr. Gao,
I'll give him like a couple seconds. If not, I'll speak on his behalf. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So in regards to membership, from the last membership reports from Nationals, right around the same. We have about 134 members. Nothing too much. I think we picked up a couple new members. I remember Fred Palmer from Golden One Credit Union joining after our Thanksgiving event. I believe we had about 2-3 new members. That's all I can recall. Donna, since you're here, I mean, I know you're not membership chair yet, but any other insights, anything else I might have missed in regards to membership?
No, like I said, we following up. I have a couple in line already that are going to be onboarding as well too.
Okay.
They have to get approval from their corporate company as well too. And then secondly is yes, we spoke with Fred and he signed on, and that's. But I'll let Paul. I don't know which other new members have signed on this month.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we got on our end.
Anything else for membership? Okay, sponsorship.
That's Vinny.
Vinny.
I think he's at the park.
Oh yeah, he's doing the COVID testing thing right now. That's right.
Okay,
Okay.
so let's move on to events, but Margaret's not. Is Margaret coming? Is Margaret,
Margaret,
are you here?
I don't see her on the call. Oh, she's on the call. I'm
She's
sorry.
on the call.
Oh.
She called me ahead of time. Okay, Margaret, can you talk right now? I know you're doing showings right now.
Okay, few minutes because my client is in the other side, the
Okay.
other room.
Perfect.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
Well, talk about December 10th and the audible that we're gonna have to do.
You mean the class? I mean the seminar?
Well, tell them about the mixer what we had planned and what we're gonna do now.
Oh, okay, sorry. The mixer, since we are closing, we cannot have the mixer. We're going to cancel or postpone. And then we try to have a class for Prop 19. And I asked my manager is a training manager. So he willing to do it by next week because that is the date we're supposed to have a mixer, December 10. And he agree already, on a Zoom. And I also try to find a speaker for loan forgiveness for PPP and SBA.
You may want to ask Denise, right? I think she knew somebody because it's on the topic of the loan forgiveness program, right? I think that's what she mentioned.
But I
during the
think
retreat.
we do one at a time. We do Prop 19 first.
Well,
and maybe after this, loan forgiveness. But I know loan forgiveness, they have the expiration date. We have to do it. I have to find out the date.
I agree. I agree that we should break those up, Prop 19 and PPP. But
yeah, we need to help agent.
So hey,
we have to help agent.
But I think if you're looking for a speaker, you should try Denise because I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, guys, all right. So taking a step back, what Margaret's saying is, for next Thursday, we were planning to have that event, that mixer at Scott's Seafood.
Yep.
We had a soft hold before, and obviously in light of Alameda County being the purple, there's no way we can do the mixer. So what we'd like to do is for next Thursday, December 10th, we'd like to do something of value. It's going to have to be virtual, unfortunately. There's the idea of Prop 19, since I know that's super hot. There's the other idea of PPP, which has always been a topic of discussion. And then I know that Michelle Rayo had mentioned, well, actually all you guys, shout out to Paul Gal for mentioning, with the National Association of Realtors, that there is a change for ethics, in regards to social media and what have you. So there are 3 topics that we could potentially do next Thursday. One being PPP, the second being Prop 19, the third being Code of Ethics for NAR, since that's new as well. But before me and Marge and the rest of the committee spin their wheels, what topic do we want to do for next Thursday?
Prop 19?
Well, I mean, it's whatever you guys want. Prop 19, there's PPP, there's the ethics.
Well,
I know that's been a hot topic in
I-
our chat lately.
Okay, so let me answer it this way. I guess the topic that's ready
Can you hear me?
and ready to go. So which could be Prop 19.
Okay.
I agree. I think
It
Prop
looks like-
19 will help us bring more value to our clients as well. So I'd really like to get that out there so that we could post that to our clients, do videos for our clients.
And it looks like Marge already has a speaker for it. So
Yep.
that must be like the easiest, the soonest that we can do it. So let's do Prop 19.
Agreed. That's the path of least resistance.
Okay.
Mhm.
Marge, real quick. So, who would be our speaker? I know you had someone lined up with Intero, right? Or okay. So all right, since Marge is doing her showing right now, my question to you guys is, all right, so we do it for next Thursday. What's a good time? I know typically for Zooms, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, they've been popular time frames. Typically a Zoom webinar takes about an hour 15.
Mhm.
What do you guys think?
I would
I
say
say-
1 to 2.
And alternatively, maybe 11 to 12.
Yeah, 11 to 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's put it this way. In the past with our other Zoom events, which times did we get the most attendance?
Ah, that's a great question.
And then
I'd-
let's base it on that.
To your point, Michelle, I think we've only done 2 time frames. I think we've done the 10 to 11, 11 to 12. They've been about the same. I don't think we've done a 1 o'clock before. I think we've always done it before lunchtime. The only time we've done one is for our meetings, I believe, right?
I always do lead gen from 9 to 12.
Mm.
So it helps me if I do something after that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm open. It seems like a lot of people want to do. Kathy wants to do 1 or 2, but seems like 11 to 12 seems good as well. I'm flexible, guys.
I think 11 and 12 is better. I think 1 to 2 is just kind of in the middle of the day.
Okay.
Nobody wants to jump on at that time.
Paul, you might want to go on mute.
Who?
Or someone with a kid.
Not me, dude. I'm at the office.
Okay. Okay, great.
Maybe it's
Somebody
my
with
kid.
the-
Dude,
And
what was it?
he's actually
Yeah.
Did
on
my
mute.
kid say something?
We can hear kids in the background.
Yeah, whoever's
Oh,
not
that's
on
mine.
mute.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Paul.
Yeah. Don't do that again.
Okay. Well,
You're a
another quick
scapegoat.
question. Let's just say we do it next Thursday, 11 to 12. Margaret would have her speaker ready. I'm just thinking aloud. Would anyone be interested in being the moderator? Eric?
Hey, man, I'm not even a realtor.
No.
Come on.
I mean, I'm just putting it out to the board. If anyone else wants to take the throne, I'm more than happy to embrace that.
I
I
can,
nominate Alex Lago. Come on,
Kathy-
Alex.
Kathy,
Take it on, baby. Take it on.
no peer pressure.
I wouldn't mind moderating if I can speak to the speaker beforehand. I don't want to just jump on right when they're,
There you go.
And
All
typically
right.
you want to provide talking points to the speakers. So it's a great idea to speak to them prior to the event.
Yeah, very helpful.
Yeah, because the moderator will give direction to the speaker on how the whole presentation would go.
Sure. And to your guys' point too, whether it's been with Eric or Michelle, we typically have like a quick call, before the event, just to do a quick run or just to get some of the finer details down. So
Yep.
Kathy, if you're okay with that, can I work with you just to help? It would be nice to get some more help for that.
Sure.
Perfect. Okay.
Can I clarify what we decided the event was going to be for? Was it PPP?
No, prop 19.
Prop 19? Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So December 10th, Prop 19, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
for those of you in Hawaii.
Yeah. just to clarify.
Nice, Charlene. Aloha.
All right. So I think we're good for the December event.
All right, let's see. Is that it for, oh wait, yeah, is that it for events or potential event? Clinton Park
Yeah,
toy
so
distribution?
December
Yep.
10th, next Thursday. The other thing, I know, Marge, are you available right now or are you still busy? Okay. Okay, so the next thing we just top of mind. So from Denise and Vinny, I know they're working right now for Thursday, but then another thing that's a potential, it's still not confirmed yet. I'm still awaiting details if we have the green lights. But I know that December 19th, kind of similar to the Thanksgiving food distribution, this would be a toy distribution on December 19th. That's still up in the air. We are waiting details on that. Marge, if are you there? Can you speak a little bit more on behalf of that?
Yeah, she said they still trying to negotiate. I don't know what they are negotiating, but she said in the meantime, just cross out from your plan. But if she got okay, she let me know. But that is on Saturday. It's not weekday.
That would be on Saturday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the last thing, just speaking of in regards to events, so for the Thanksgiving food distribution that we did a couple weeks ago, once again, thank you so much for everyone that did attend and had a good time because we had a lot of families came through. Just any feedback, what you guys think of the event?
It was fun, but then the turkeys were heavy.
Were you lifting the turkeys? I thought it was Michelle and Elena doing all the heavy lifting.
Hey, man, we had to get it from the truck to the pallets.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. That was 'cause I know we've helped out Denise and Vinny before, but that was a lot of people and that was a lot of food too. Yeah.
Come on, guys, don't tell me you guys didn't have fun. It was fun, right?
Yeah.
Donna had fun. Michelle had fun. Alex had fun. I know that. Margaret,
I think, now that we had run the second time it was a big event like that, this one was a little overwhelming and I can't imagine how anybody else could do it, but it was run so smoothly. But we had a great time. I think we felt the tiredness after we really completed everything, but at the end of the day, it was really a great event.
Yeah. And shout out to Denise and Vinny. I don't know if Vinny's listening, but it was a really good event and it's one of the few in-person events that we've been able to do this year. And it's one of those things where we can give back. So for those that could make it out, thank you so much for that.
Next.
Next, sir.
Sorry. All right. The next, so nothing more for events? Okay, anything for
Oh,
marketing?
sorry.
Oh,
Can I just say
okay.
something? Sorry. So I just got back from Clinton Park. They're, as you guys know, they're doing the COVID testing, and it's actually with Asian Health
Healthcare?
Center. So
Oh,
this is through Colors. So Shar, I thought of you today. I was there. It was easy, painless, and you can get your results in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
really-
they'll be there two more times, 2 more Thursdays, because their funding will end at the end of this month, but they said they're trying to get more funding. So I told them I'll let you guys know. And I'll scan this. You don't need to make an appointment anymore, because if you try to make an appointment at Asian Health Center, I think that's what it's called in Chinatown. They're really backed up right now. There's no appointments, but over there they can overwrite things.
Nice.
So
Actually, good point too. It'll be good, like, to get tested for COVID and know that you're negative as you go into the holidays. I mean, you'll still wear your mask, but at least you're not at risk for infecting your loved ones.
True. That's a good point.
So get tested. It's free and it's painless. I was there in and out in 5 minutes.
Did you sneeze a lot after you?
No.
I stopped sneezing after the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle, you said they're gonna do it 2 more times.
Yeah, they're going to be there 2 more Thursdays.
Completely missed this. Where is this at, Michelle?
At Clinton Park. So it's free COVID test.
I'm out there.
Yeah, go there today. They're there till 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
you can get some Tonki after.
What is it? What's the times? What's Is it-
12 to 2.
12 to 2? Okay.
Hey, Charlene, are you back?
Hmm?
She's still
Are
in Hawaii.
you back?
No.
You're still out there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're out there for like 2 weeks.
Okay, so anything else for events, guys? All right, marketing.
No announcements, but just regarding these events that we have coming up, just want to remind you guys to get those flyer request forms to me as soon as possible, because this is coming up quick.
Yeah, this is gonna be another nail biter, Keith, like, for sure. So
Okay. Luxury.
No reports for luxury.
Is Elena here?
no, she said she's on a call. She's trying to get out of it, but
Okay. All right. Well, we can come back to her. You want to start with your report?
sure. So like this is probably one of the faster meetings, which is great because we're at the end of the year. This is going to be the last meeting for the 2020 board. So shout out to the 2020 board. Most of the stuff that I have for the president's report goes into 2021. So for 2021, kind of stemming off the retreat that we had. So I know that there's been some talk of WhatsApp, Slack. At the end of the day, I'm okay with WhatsApp. I can do Slack as well. As a board, we need a platform that honestly people are going to use. I just want some feedback. I mean, is anyone one way or the other for which platform we want to use to communicate moving forward for next year?
I mean, Slack.
Well, did we take a vote?
I don't-
Because I think it's pretty like split. Is it split?
I don't know. How about this? What do you think's best? Do you want to get everyone's whoever wants to speak, give their 2 cents, and then we do a quick vote for it? I'm just thinking aloud.
Okay, let's have like 2 people for Slack and 2 people for WhatsApp to speak.
Can I just say, I have 2 kids in 2 different schools.
Mhm.
And so, and all these different platforms we have to communicate on. I mean, I must have 16 different platforms to communicate. So to add one more for me would be even more overwhelming than it is right now. So I'm already on WhatsApp. I don't talk on it a whole lot. But if it's super important, just let me know and I'll be there.
Thanks, Kathy. Anyone want to make an argument for Slack?
I'll chime in on Slack. I mean, Slack was just bought by Salesforce for 27 billion, I think it was. And
Yep.
so it's going to be a main platform. It's going to be a main platform for a lot of business industries. And so, I mean, I think, a few comments that I saw come across that says, is this the, some things that, is this the right platform or whatever? But if you have separate channels on it, they can first business from, versus like a chat room in general. So it's a little bit more manageable than what WhatsApp is right now, because WhatsApp, if you really go through it, I mean, I'm new to group one with this one. I usually use it for casual business and one-on-one conversations. But when it gets into a group context, it gets, you're gonna have to go through it a lot. So that's my 2 cents on it. I mean, I think Slack is the forward moving for a lot of companies as well too, for their portals.
The other thing about Slack also is you can, so like, yeah, like the different channels, but you can also refer back to like every year that you change over, you can go back to what last year's conversations were like, or topics or whatnot, instead of, scrolling over however many pages of WhatsApp. But I'm on both. I really don't care which one you guys use.
Sure. And keep in mind too, for some that prefer, like, I know the channels are very important for Slack. Just a quick reminder for WhatsApp. I mean, you can make your own chat with other people. Trust me, with the different committees this past year, I'm in like a bunch of chats. Garrick for Thanksgiving made a sous vide chat with me and John to talk about turkey. So, I mean, it can be done. It can be done.
I'm actually with Kathy on this one. Like, I don't want to have to install another application on my phone, on my computer, because like we have so many applications, so many chat applications already. Why add another one?
I second that.
Yeah, I'm with Kathy as well. I mean, I've used Slack before, and yes, Slack is great, but however, like there's so many apps that I have to go into, and I don't want to click anymore.
Okay.
So if we can,
Okay,
I think what we have right now works, right? So if it works, why change it?
I'm for moving forward. New technology. Let's do things more efficiently. So that's my 2 cents.
all right, guys.
I'm for Slack.
So should we, you're for Slack, okay. So
Bunch of polls.
what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to do like an informal vote, like just to decide what we're going to use?
Use the
Yeah,
chat
that's
box.
fine.
Chat
You
box
could,
it.
you could start a poll.
Yeah, on the chat. Yes.
On here?
On Zoom.
Yes.
Let me do it real quick. Hold up a sec. Let me
All
try.
right.
You could also do polls in Slack. I'm just saying.
Did
You have
my
to
name
type in
come up?
some like code for it, right?
You do have to code for it, because I was like, Kenny, I don't know how to do this. I'm using emojis.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, because I haven't done this before.
Did sorry, I was on a call. Did anyone mention me at all?
No one mentioned
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
But we still care, John.
Yeah.
I know. Thanks.
Quick question. Do you guys see the poll question?
No.
I will launch it now.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
All right.
here it is.
Bam.
There it is.
The feature is now, baby. We out here.
Bam. There you go.
Submit.
So let me ask again. So Slack, we can have separate conversations. We can like
Yes.
make breakout rooms in Slack.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's
Then I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to say Slack because I don't think
yes.
it's on WhatsApp, right?
Do you have a don't care button?
Wait, how about I do this?
Oh yeah, we should
and
have
go
an
into
abstain
this.
button.
And go into this, and
There you go.
boom. So you have your private chats,
Yeah.
and then you have all your different.
And then you have
rooms.
all those channels.
All those channels.
Yeah,
okay.
but it tells you, all right, I'm not caught up on this channel. How many messages I'm not caught up on? 1, 9, 2.
But you can do that for
3.
WhatsApp too for all the chats. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but you get mixed up with like everybody else's chat. And I think Team Fasting here, that's like they went overboard on channels, I think, because my team, we only got 5 channels.
And we don't need that.
You don't have to.
I mean,
do
you don't
that
have
many.
to have that many, but we have like some of our channels are importing from like Compass emails or something. Like
Right.
we're taking everybody's shit. I'm just kidding.
Okay, are the poll results in?
Has everyone voted?
Yep.
We have
No,
10
you don't have a don't care option. I can go either one.
I didn't see carrier pigeon.
Should we redo? Can you redo it, Justin?
So
and
I'm good either way.
Just pick one.
Okay, so if you guys don't care, just don't vote.
Well, now someone
Or
did.
can they not?
How many people do we have here? Anyways,
15.
we have 16.
16.
Okay.
Watch it be a tiebreaker.
Well, right now we're at 6. 6
Justin
for what?
can't
Votes?
I think we need a I don't care
Hey,
button.
Bill, Peter here. Redfin partner, just looking at, I can't say that.
All right. Well, now we're at a tie.
It's all you, Justin. Do it now before somebody changes their mind.
Hey, Bill, my name is Peter. I'm a realtor here in Oakland, Jack London area. I saw on
Dewey.
Redfin that you were looking at 850 West Grand.
Mike.
Louis, put yourself on mute.
I'm
You
muted.
look-
All right. So we're at a tie. So honestly, do I decide or like what's the best way to go?
Oh,
about
it's a
Was
tie?
is a tie?
it? I see 6-6 right now.
Okay, just
Tiebreaker.
you're the tiebreaker.
Oh,
Oh,
Elena.
Elena's coming.
I'll let Elena vote then, and then we'll take it from there.
What's
He's
that?
gonna tie it up.
Yeah, Elena,
Elena.
we're deciding on WhatsApp or Slack for next year. Right now it's tied 6-6, so you're the tiebreaker.
No
What?
pressure.
No pressure. No
No
pressure.
pressure.
This isn't
You only got
fair.
one-
Then
you gotta
guys
make
are
the right
gonna
choice.
Know what I'm voting? Do you guys? I don't get no like privacy.
No, you came late. You come
Slack
late,
or-
you,
Slack or
you get
Pri-
put on the spot.
WhatsApp.
I don't know.
And what's the reason? Like, is it just for communicating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
For
like how we do it for-
2021.
Yeah, for 2021.
Come on, Elena. Do the right thing.
All right, I voted.
Be a man. Do the right thing.
Yes. All right. We got
Alright.
a winner. We got a
We
winner.
have made a decision. All right. Alex, write that down.
So, moving forward,
Okay.
2021.
What do you want to move on to the next thing you have, Justin? Is there something else that you have here?
Yeah, no, I got a.
Oh, you got a lot. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to go? Do you want to do this, or do you want to jump back to Elena for her for
Sure.
membership outreach?
Sure. Yeah. sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Elena, do you want to talk about membership outreach?
Oh, okay. Membership outreach. I need to pull up some stuff real quick. I need to find it first. I might need a minute.
Okay, never mind then. We'll go back to Justin Gala.
Okay, so circling back from the Bruce Street, we had talked about doing being on the same page to do a hybrid gala in which we'd have ourselves and a couple other people and stream it. But let me know otherwise. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that, especially with how the county's going right now. Some of the rumblings that we've been hearing about as we head into the holiday season. I don't know if it's going to be resolved by January, where we would presumably do the gala. But I mean, honestly, we're already in December. I was kind of trying to prolong this and just to see if there's any clarity, so we can try to book something or get something in motion. So it goes back to that question. I mean, I don't even know if we can eat outdoors or do something small. It's one of those things. If we were to do something small between us, and we invite a couple people, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be TFTI, but should we switch more towards a virtual gala completely? Because I know a lot of other chapters are. and try to do something down the road, or do we just I don't know, have an
Somewhat.
outdoor dinner together? Because we need to make a decision
So
pretty quickly.
I propose we do just, yeah, a small intimate group ourselves, right, outdoors. And then, when the time comes and, there's 3 vaccines coming out, there's nothing wrong with having it in, in the future, in the summer. That's what I think. I don't know what others think.
I agree. We
But-
postpone it. There's no point doing it virtual. I'm so sick of Zooming and virtual stuff.
Yeah.
So there's like 20
Whoever's
something
whoever's
of us,
attending, will-
right?
yeah.
What's up?
Whoever's attending to be sitting there and listening. What are you gonna do? You can't interact
Yeah.
with everybody. It'll be one speaker at a time.
I think there's too many of us to do even
Yeah, there might
just
be
an
too
us
many.
dinner.
Yeah, that's another thing to think about as well.
Yeah. So I say postpone it.
Yeah.
What if we had an outdoor dinner like on a boat or something? I
What
mean,
city music is that?
I still think
But
On
the
a boat.
problem, I think, is there's too many
Who's
of
playing
us.
music?
Even if it's just us,
Who's playing music,
there's
guys?
way too many of us.
You guys, who's playing music?
someone's playing music.
Yeah, hold on.
All right. Sorry, go ahead, Michelle.
What I was saying is, even if it's just us, like intimate, I think there's already too many of us to do like, this gala in person.
Hey, they changed the requirement, isn't it 30 people?
and
There's less than, we have less than 30 here.
I think it's 10.
10? The hell?
Yeah, no, I agree with Shar. I think they're really tightening up on this nowadays.
I mean,
Sure.
I don't even think we have like the choice to come together. I don't think we can come together at all for this. And I think it's either we're doing it virtually or we're not doing it at all.
Yep.
I mean, that's just my
Yeah.
2 cents, but I think those are our options.
Yeah, I think we could wait.
I second that.
Garrett, quick question since you're CDC. I mean, in regards to waiting, do we actually have to get officially installed before we actually resume our new positions, or what's the deal?
No, you kind of don't, but being installed is kind of like a recognition thing to let everybody in the world know that, hey, you're the president, and it just gives you an opportunity to announce who you are. But so we have installations that run from November through March, and some are in progress even before that, right? So even in the past, your duties start January 1st per se, and then you don't actually get installed until the 3rd week. So it's not like the installation's your date to trigger your duties.
Okay. So a board, what I'm proposing then, based off your guys' feedback, no gala until further notice. We're not going to do virtual. What I'd like to do at the very least, in terms of, to Garrick's point, recognition is, what I did last year. Well, I have all your guys' headshots. I have your guys' positions. I can work with Keith to kind of finalize that out, to have like, I guess, a yearbook sort of ordeal showing the positions, the new positions for 2021. We could announce it, put it on the MailChimp. We could put it on Facebook, what have you. Maybe if anything, me and Garrett can work together doing like a slideshow recap video for 2020 and announce
Yeah,
it.
I think that would be good. An intro video. Each person say, hey, Garrick's past president, something like that. And everybody does something real quick like that. That'll work. I think that'll be nice.
Okay, because I mean, to your point, it's national, or I won't say national, but it's recognition for the work that's ahead. We could do something that way, and then if things do get better, whenever it may happen, we can party later. So
Our second chance is going to be like an annual general meeting. Even Portland does that too. They have their election in like February or January, and then they have their actual installation in the summer or something like that. else? Is that you?
No.
Hey, pause your mic, Eric.
Well, it's
Okay, maybe it was Eric. I don't know. Okay. So are we all on the same page then if that's the case? I just want to come to consensus of what we want to do for the gala. So, okay. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about, just to give you guys a heads up. So me and Paul were working on the 2021 sponsorship package to reach out to our annual sponsors such as Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and whatnot. I'm hoping to get that finalized sooner than later. But in light of the gala, like a big portion of our sponsorship package was gala seats and a lot of in-person things that will get compromised for 2021. So I'm trying to finalize that sponsorship package with Paul, who's going to be the sponsorship chair next year. If anyone has any ideas that want to help us try to finalize those details, let me know, and we can form a committee about it. But that's okay, Michelle. Michelle,
So I spoke with Rosie. This is what I know
Mhm.
from Wells Fargo. Since everything is virtual,
Right.
she said like, if you want the same amount of money from last year, they want to see that Wells, you're doing events sponsored by Wells Fargo, like several events. But that's a hint. Put that on your sponsorship package.
Okay.
So she wants to see more events sponsored by Wells Fargo.
Michelle, can I talk to you, I guess,
Yeah.
offline more in detail? Because that's something where, as we look at like the 10,000, 8,000, 5,000, just to justify it, me and Paul are having a hard time trying to tinker that, for what we have right now. Okay. All right. Let me see. Elena, do you have your membership stuff, or do you want me to do my last part?
I do have it. You
Okay.
want me to
Yeah, then
jump
my
in
thing's,
here?
yeah, because my thing is just like the closing part for the year. So
Okay, cool. Alrighty, guys. So I have some questions to ask you guys. I need to jump to my other app. Can you still see me?
no.
Okay. All right. So, and you guys feel free to jump in and answer the questions whenever you want. I like to hear like multiple answers if possible, but basically I am on the membership committee for national. And so we're trying to do things for like all of the chapters nationwide and help with membership that way. But anyway, so the first question is, do you guys know all the benefits ARIA has to offer?
No.
And if not, how can we do a better job at telling members?
So real quick, so when somebody joins ARIA, do they get like a welcome package saying, welcome to ARIA, local chapter, these are your benefits at the local level, and these are your benefits at the national level? Is there like a welcome package like that?
You might get like a welcome email. And
Yeah,
at
you'll
the
get like an
bottom
email
of the
notification. Yeah.
at the bottom of the email, it might state like, oh, what benefits you.
I think something like that would help. So so at a chapter level, somebody joins and then there's an automatic email, when they're entering your information and the new member gets triggered, email goes out, sort of like, welcome to the chapter. These are the officers. These are your chair positions. These are your local benefits. And then on a national level, these are your benefits. And also, these are the upcoming events. I don't know if, obviously it sounds like a lot of work to put something like that together, but I think that would be a good, welcoming service to new members. Everyone's like, what the hell?
No, that's actually a great idea.
I think that's a good idea.
Eric.
Thanks.
I love that idea because I didn't know about the luxury part of it. I don't know if you can hear me, but I love that idea because I didn't know about the luxury division, and that's something that I'm really interested in. So I'd like to know more about how to take advantage of what's available.
Yeah, I mean, even on the national level, there's so many things going on. There's edge, there's global, there's luxury.
I mean, so basically, yeah, ARIA on the national level, there are member benefits that goes out to every member in the whole US. And that's kind of what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So like I know that we have a couple like 15% discount of like 1-800-Flowers, little things like that, but you know,
Yeah.
right?
And you probably saw
Did
some
you
of
know
the
that you
ones like
get-
the member benefit video we made
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah, yeah.
And
No,
you
I
saw
mean
that during the convention. So
it's a great video, but it's like, you know, most people people forget about that.
yeah, like goes in one ear, out the other. So no, we definitely want to do more to like get people to know that what their benefits are and to utilize them, you know? Okay. So just an email, anything else? Anyone else has another idea?
Quick question. So like I know Aria Global, like Sunny and Carmen, they've been pushing that whole ordeal that any Aria member is also part of Aria Global, but there seems to be a disconnect with that. They've been doing this big campaign to activate their account. Any insight on that? It seems to be kind of, I don't know, kind of
No,
funky.
I think that one's different. So ours is like more like member benefits, and how to grow membership.
Yeah.
Theirs is more like how to just log in and start your profile so that you can be in the referral program and find each other easily,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
right? I
Yeah.
think that's what theirs is. And theirs is more like sell this development and you'll make this much. And yeah, anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like our committee to join a chapter event to go over benefits? That one, I'm gonna say no. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, are you talking about like if we do a Zoom webinar and then have one said representative to talk for about 5-10 minutes, just chime in, you know, or
No clue. I guess so. Hopefully just less than 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, less than 5 minutes to discuss what, you know, benefits are being an ARIA member.
yeah, I mean, I know that Sunny and a couple other people have done that for global. I see it being more of a benefit to talk about membership for sure.
So you would like to have somebody join our chapter event to go over member benefits? Okay, I'll put a yes there. What about everyone else? What do you guys feel?
Justin, I think there was an email that was sent out that looped around for like 2021 as well too, and there was like a membership card. What is that all about? Is each chapter starting to get together and develop that in the Bay Area, or is that national, or what is that about?
Well,
Sure,
what do you call it?
it's a great question. So Aria San Francisco, you know, respectively,
Yeah.
just within their chapter, they have membership cards where, you know, with local vendors in San Francisco or Bay Area, you know, with this membership card, you get like 15% off for Bobo or what have you for local business.
At Tuna Kahuna.
Yeah, exactly. So Jackie Kim.
Can you mute yourself, Eric? Eric, can you mute yourself, please?
So for Jackie Kim, she had reached out saying like, hey, we can collaborate with Silicon Valley or Greater East Bay to have this said card, you know, universal in the Bay Area. But that's more so on the local respective chapter versus national.
I'll tell you, I love using that card, and Jackie Kim over at Peninsula has done a great job running around getting all these vendors to participate. She's a firecracker over there.
And we still certainly can though, Donna, to your point. We still certainly do that.
Okay. All right, I'll just get through these real quick. What are some pushbacks on renewing membership? Have you guys encountered any people pushbacks, and what did they say? What were their reasons?
I mean, I have not. Obviously, I renewed because I'm on the board, but I think, you know, when any person who joins an organization, depending on the cost, you know, they kind of like think about, okay, what did I get any benefit out of it this year? And am I gonna, you know, am I willing to spend another $99, right? You know, I think people make that, you know, kind of decision-making process.
So what's the pushback?
Well, you know, a lot of people joined Aria.
Did anyone get any?
Well,
Did anyone actually experience any pushback?
No, not this year. I know. I mean, and this year, I think everybody's had challenges just because, you know, we can't hold live events because of COVID. I haven't heard any pushbacks. Have you guys?
Just saying like, well, all the events are free anyways. Why do I need to be a member? I've heard that
Okay.
before.
Oh,
right?
really?
Mhm.
Huh.
You know, I could just hop on your Zoom and just let it ride, right?
Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense. Okay. And then what do you guys think, what works to get people to renew?
I think they need to feel like they get a benefit.
So my suggestion to that is instead of posting events on Facebook or, you know, just making it free for all on Zoom, why don't we make it exclusive just for members only?
Mm-hmm. That's a
Because
good one.
I feel like our events bring a lot of value, whether it's in person or on Zoom. Why do we have to make it free for all? And, you know, then just like what you guys said, people are saying like, why do I need to join? It's free. I can just jump on your events anyways.
I think
So-
it's a catch-22 because, you know, for one, you want to get a lot of people on the Zoom, but the caveat for it is there's a much higher turnover rate for Zoom as well. I've noticed at least that we've had like 100 people sign up, and then 30 people will show up to the Zoom. That's just coming from a host perspective, I guess.
So how can we make it more valuable for our members? Anyone?
Yeah, no,
Crickets?
it's a great question, though, for sure.
I mean, these are things that, you know, we could think about ongoing, you know, like what we want to do better for next year. And these are questions that, you know, the membership committee we're thinking about too, in terms of just, you know, membership nationwide, you know, and how to benefit everybody. And another thing, actually, Michelle's on the committee with me too. So we have to like go join different board meetings and ask these questions. But another thing, the last thing I want to bring up is that we're thinking about creating an app for everybody, and it'll be easier for you to kind of know what benefits you get. Let's say if it's like you're a nearby restaurant or whatever, and there's like a discount that pops up, or like it'll be really easy to have all the chapter events listed on there, and you could just get a notification that an event is happening at another chapter and be able to just like click on Zoom and get in. And a lot of other things, but mostly like, you know, being able to have like member benefits like at your fingertips. And it can incorporate a lot of other things. So do you guys think having an app would be helpful?
I like the idea, especially, you know, like of learning about other chapters, events. I mean, I just got an email from Silicon Valley where they're saying, hey, save this date for our gala, you know, save this date, you know. So instead of having to rely on receiving an email, we can, oh, hey, you know, Peninsula's having this event. Because we all support each other anyway, right?
Yeah, and it'll be cool to have like, I think it would also basically have a member directory on there as well, much like the event apps that we've had previously for National Convention. And so it might also be easier for you to kind of find that referral contact and just like DM them through the app or something. So we'll be like really connected nationwide. I mean,
You know,
there's a lot of ideas behind the app, but just wondering like how you guys feel, like would you guys download it? Would you guys use it? You know?
Yeah, actually, I like that. I mean, you know, depending on how involved, I guess if National's putting this together and kind of roll it out to the local chapters. Yeah, so for example, you know, sometimes I see, hey, can anybody recommend, you know, a realtor here or, you know, a loan consultant here? If there's a way we could like, you know, search for each other, you know, for referral partners or for whatever, using that app, that would be beneficial, I think.
That's a
This is
good
a
idea, Eric.
Elena,
But
that's
I
a
think
national
in
app.
regards to finding referral partners, it's on the Global Connect.
Oh, okay, got it.
Elena, are you
Yeah.
talking about a national app or a chapter
Yeah.
app?
National app.
National.
Okay, I just didn't want it to be redundant because, yeah, I think there was something at the national.
Yeah, it was us last year
Yeah, I know.
with membership committee.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, if
but
you
we're
already
still
do
trying
apps
to push for it, I think.
if you already do like the app for every convention or national event, I can't see why we wouldn't do it.
I know, it's like, why not, right? Just have one and then just incorporate the national events into it when they roll around, right?
It's just
Because those are pretty fun to use.
yeah, they already have like the background, all the hard work done in that app right now. So, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The infrastructure. is
Okay,
there.
cool. So sounds like positive feedback. That's it. Thank you, guys.
Cool. Thanks, Elena.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and conclude. Just do a quick. Where to go? Here we go. Okay, so just really quickly, this is the last meeting for 2020. So once again, you know, thank you so much for all your contributions for this past year. I know it's been a very interesting year to say the least. A lot of things that we had initially planned on the calendar changed significantly with a lot of Zoom events. But once again, you know, thank you so much for putting through with all the audibles that we've had throughout this year. But I think that we've had a lot of successes, such as Chapter of the Year, the Emeritus Award, a lot of national recognition that's, you know, for Greater East Bay. Like there's a lot of really good chapters in the Bay Area. There's a lot of, I won't say competition, but SF Peninsula, Sacramento, Solano, Silicon Valley, they bring a lot of value to their members and all throughout the Bay Area. So for the Greater East Bay chapter to get recognized at the national level, for Vinny, for Denise, for Laura, for Garrett, for all the other past presidents that put in the work, this was a very special year for us as a chapter. And so for all your contributions for that, I am so thankful for. What makes me really, I won't say excited, but inspired moving forward is, you know, I told you guys that, hey, we did so well this past year. I would love to have you guys for 2021. Let's run it back. And while we essentially have, there's a couple people that are moving on and doing other things, which is fine. But I've been really inspired just to know that I think like 90% of the board that we have this year is going to run it back for this upcoming year. As you guys see on the board, this is going to be our board for my apologies. Ignore that. 2021, my bad, not 2020. But that is essentially where we're going to have for this upcoming year. And we're all family. We've all worked together this past year. For those that are taking on new roles, such as, you know, Paul going into sponsorship or Donna going into membership, you know, don't feel afraid to reach out to me, to the past chair this past year for any insight. That's what we're all here for, to kind of bridge the gap. There's a lot of things that we're going to try to do this upcoming year that we're going to transition to the new norm once the vaccine happens. And I want to be there to support the chapter and hopefully get us back on track. So when Elena becomes president, we're all in good hands to really make this an outstanding chapter. So Once again, on behalf of the 2020 board, thank you so much. And for 2021, if you haven't done so already, feel free to reach out to those respective board members and let's transition to 2021. Quick question, actually. Since we're not doing a gala now, typically for January, we don't have a board meeting.
He said that.
Happy hour at Vinny's house.
Oh man, I wouldn't mind. Sure. I mean, honestly, do you think we're probably gonna have a board meeting for January, right? Since we have nothing else on the calendar per se, nothing major, right?
No, nothing major. But that might be a discussion for you and your new secretary.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just
Well,
kidding.
so since we're not doing any gala for 2021, I'm sorry, January.
Yeah, I get.
Can we, but events still like the ones that
We could do an early
we were discussing
PPP.
earlier?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that's a good
PPP.
point.
Yeah,
What did we have on the calendar for January? It was like, well, there's leadership and then so there's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
I mean, I could reach out to Denise and we can work on PPP, that forgiveness seminar in workshop, and I can report back to you by the next. Well, it's already for December.
Okay. How about this? Let's talk offline with you, me, and Margaret. Try to see if we can get something rolling for that, because I know we're gonna have to kind of go on the fly for that since we don't.
Yeah, those will be sort of like a follow up for me since I did PPP last year. So.
Okay. Which reminds me, so for January, I believe it's January 13th to the 15th. Garrett, correct me if I'm wrong. But we do have Leadership Summit. It's going to be virtual. It's open to all board members. It's not ARIA members, it's ARIA board members. So pretty much the premise of leadership is for those that do want to, get more involved, or just, tips about what it takes to be a leader, how to get up in the ranks within the board, whether it's on the local or national level, or how to improve as a chapter. It's pretty good. Typically we do it in person, but this year is going to be virtual.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
And quick question: have you guys received that link for the invite for Leadership Summit or no?
Not yet.
Okay, I will make sure you guys get that link. Okay, all right. That's all I have for President's Report.
Hey Zin. Hey Margaret. Welcome
All
back.
right. Is there
Thank you, everybody.
anything anybody else wants to add for our last meeting, 2020? All right, guys. Meeting adjourned at
Happy New Year.
2:03.
You guys want to do a quick photo for the last one of the year, or it's up to you?
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's do it. Okay, all right.
John, Joanne.
Joanne, if you're there.
Come on, Joanne.
Wait, how do I look?
Yes, hi, I'm here.
Oh,
right.
my hair.
Are you in a white
guys.
beater?
We need your picture, Joanne, because we're gonna take a
I'm
picture.
in my office.
Oh, I don't think you guys wanna take a
Yeah, we
picture.
do.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I look like shit.
All right. All right. 1, 2, and 3, 3, and 3, 3, 3. Cool. All right, we're
Why am
good.
I smiling?
All right.
All right, guys.
Why,
Peace
why
out.
am I
Have a good
smiling?
day.
Bye
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Bye.
guys.
See you later, okay?
Good
Bye.
holidays.
Having fun in Hawaii, Shar?
Yeah.